All right, St. Louis, let's go to school. St. Louis, let's go to school. Like, say good morning.
Can't believe it's over.
St. Louis, we got some problems, St. Louis. I'm going to try my best to help you to understand how we can rectify these problems. I'm one to believe that many of us have not the ability to see, taste, touch, hear, and or smell. You think you're hearing, tasting, seeing, but you're only seeing a small amount. And unfortunately, you've never known there was something greater to see, so you never really seek with everything that you had in order to seek the greatest thing there is to see. And the reason we have been unable to see is because those that came before us were also unable to see. In other words, the butterfly that was once a caterpillar never became the butterfly as it perceived that it was a butterfly. And the reason it never really became what it thought it was capable of becoming, because there was another step in which it didn't take. It was born the caterpillar. It became what they call the butterfly. But there is another phase in which the butterfly didn't know that it had to achieve, and that phase was for the butterfly to leave the enclosed system in which it was currently dwelling. So as a result, it made that enclosed system its home. That enclosed system is what we call the earth, the universe, call it whatever you want to call it, but it's enclosed. In other words, conservation of energy. There's a beginning and there's an ending. The caterpillar was born, became a butterfly, gotten old, then it died. It didn't realize that it had to leave the system to be born again. In other words, it was going the wrong way. The laws of thermodynamics, entropy increases, chaos and disorder. The caterpillar was born, just like its mother was born, just like its grandmother was born, but they all stayed in the system. They never left the enclosed system. In other words, they were suffocating. It's just like being in a room, and within the room there's an exhaust coming from a car, and everyone's in the room where the exhaust, the poison, is coming from the car, and as a result, they didn't realize they were dying because of the exhaust. So subsequently, those that were born first literally built their home in the exhaust. They realized they were dying, but they thought it was normal. So, they came up with hospitals to take care of the sick. They came up with old age. They came up with nursing homes, health insurance, life insurance. Everything was formulated due to the fact that they were dying. But they never left the system. The caterpillar became the butterfly, but it didn't metamorphosize and become what it was created to become, and that is born again. So subsequently, they came up with deities and false gods that are not gods, and they started chasing these gods and deities, and as a result of chasing these gods, they gave their power over to the deity, and they continued to stay in the system, and the system led them one place, and that place was the grave. It's imperative that we wake up in this season and understand that we have not yet been born again, not based upon the fact that Jesus Christ came and died and rose, and subsequently we gave our life over to the Lord. We were baptized and born. That's an allegory, and that's a parable. That's where we went wrong. We started following cults, believing in something outside of ourselves, but yet we never became that something in which we were created to become. Everybody's driving around, having a good time, working 30 or 40 years, retiring, enjoying retirement, but yet they fail to realize they've never lived. You are perishing and you don't even know it because you built your home in a system that consists of darkness. That's the exhaust. It's coming from a car, causing your neurons and electrons not to fire like they should. So subsequently, you never reach your full manifestation of truth. And as a result, you've never flown. We must begin to understand that we have the ability to be able to warp space and time at absolute negative 273.15 Celsius And if we don't, all will remain the same. We have the ability to go in the opposite direction of the lie and go towards the truth. And as a result of going towards that truth, not a devil in hell will be able to stop such power. St. Louis, Chi-Town, Alabama, Georgia, New York, the Bahamas. The time is not tomorrow, the time is today. We must take that damn mountain by any means necessary. Our grandbabies, our children are waiting on us. Stay tuned, new damn sheriff. Don't get in my damn way. Trust me, fearless and afraid of nothing. God bless.